down Main, it's a clear night. Screens glowing blue, got the facts in my headlights. Commonwealth tripping, but the truth stay calm. Morrissey and Lally, I'ma read them like Psalms. KP throwing shade from a broke down porch, but the files in my lap like a flame to a torch. I don't raise my voice, I just let the game speak. Steady with the grind while the crooked run weak. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just ride a slow grind. Midnight oil burning, pen hit the pad slow. Every word cut clean like the rims on the 6-4. From Boston to Brockton, the whispers all hum. Turtle boys riding in the reckoning gon' come. Lally in the back room, Morrissey on the phone, trying to twist the narrative, but they can't postpone. I'm just sipping on the facts while the city play pretend. Truth got no curfew, I'ma run it to the end. See, this ain't about fame, this about that long game. You can duck, you can weave, but the truth still call your name. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just riding slow, gliding. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just riding slow, guys. We just all hold down to the city blocks. We just riding slow, guys.
Welcome to the Weekend Live Show.
508 is where I'm from.
We run down the biggest stories of the week with you every Saturday night. Let us know in the comments right now where you reppin'.
Apache Junction, Taunton, Worcester, Long Island, Manchard, South Florida, Webster, Malden, Framingham, Tucson, Wichita, Billerica, Salem, Gloucester, Moosop, Connecticut, Charleston, South Carolina, Roslindale, Moosop, Connecticut, London, Hanson, Glendale, Arizona, Lynn, Mapleville, Quincy.
Food stands, leave it closed, buddy, and
hey, you a funny ass guy, man.
Have you ever heard of Turtle Voice? Yeah? Are you a fan?
508 is where I'm from.
Hey, what's up?
508 is where I'm from.
How was that?
You a friggin' idiot. Stop telling people that I'm mentally deranged and stupid.
Call me Aidan. He's not a doctor, but...
Get out of my store, please.
You're a fucking loser.
You are a loser.
You're not a journalist. You're nobody.
You're not turtle hair. Don't make such fun of the criminal justice system.
NFL on the house, blog that.
Let's get this party started.
Yo, sorry I'm late, peeps. What's going on? Woo! How's everyone doing out there? Good? Good? Excellent. Give me 1 second and pull everything up here. Hold on. Woo, catching up here. Running around like a madman. All right. Get this sharded. There we go. Am I like hazy here? Am I like hazy? All right. All right. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aidan Kearney. I am the host of this here program. You can call me a variety of nicknames if you'd like, including Journalism Jesus. That's my spiritual name. You can call me A. Timothy Kearney. That's my true crime name. You can call me. What else can you call me? Turtle Boy, Uncle Turtle Boy. I prefer Dr. Turtle Boy if we're going to go that route, because if, Judd Welch is a doctor, then so am I. You can call me, what else? I don't know. Oh, Daddy. Of course, you can call me Daddy. All forms of Daddy. You can call me Crowd Daddy, Brow Daddy, Daytime Daddy. Of course, Fridge Daddy, because I fix a lot of fridges, let me tell you. Or whatever. I don't care what you call me. Mr. Media, Saint Turtle Boy. I don't care what you call me. Just be here every Tuesday and Saturday night at 9 p.m. sharp. And make sure you smash that subscribe button for me and hit the notification bell, and we'll hook it up. So anyway, Receipts Daddy. Yeah, you can call me Receipts Daddy if you want. Anyway, how's the crowd looking tonight? We got about 2,500 people here. Nice to see. Just getting started. I like it. Yeah. If you guys want your messages read out loud to the class, you can click at the link at the top. Sorry, I got to close some windows. I have like a million windows right now. Hold on. Close this one, that one. Okay, that one. Okay, that one. All right, let me see this one. Hold on. Do we want to close that one? No, we don't want to close that one. Okay, cool. All right. We'll keep that one open. That one open. Okay, good. We're good. All right, cool. I had to close like 20 windows there. Anyway, I just have to find the Turtle Chat one. There it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, the link for Turtle Chat is at the top, or you can cash at me a $sign Uncle Turtle Boy if you want me to do it that way. Yeah. All right, let me start us off right. See if we got any so far. We'll start off with some Turtle Chats. This is our last show before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. We will not be doing a show, obviously, on Christmas for No Sex Cult on Christmas. No Sex Cult on Christmas. We're going to take one of them off. Friday, I have my birthday Friday. I'm turning 44, believe it or not. So next time you see me, I'll be 44 years old. So that's cool. Another year. I mean, that's not a bad number. It's like halfway to dying, basically, if you're lucky. But yeah, the 26th. I was born the day after Christmas. It sucks. Yeah, never got any presents as a kid. Whatever. Who cares? All right, cool. Let's start off reading some Turtle Chats then. Let's see what we got here. All right. So let's see. This is from the 22nd. Is that 2 days ago? I don't know. This is from Marianne. She sent $25 the other day. She goes, Dr. Turtle Boy, first and foremost, happy birthday and Merry Christmas. Hoping you spend time with your kids and stupid April. I don't think that's going to happen, but finally getting some wishes granted. Just a friendly suggestion for Carrie McMartin Roberts. Saying that you don't remember, but you know what happened is a false memory, my dear. Don't be a diva. Google the McMartin trial. I don't know what the McMartin trial is, and stop with the ignorance. The rest of the world ain't stupid, Carrie. I mean, she looks so bad, dude. The more I think about that, I was going to write about that today. I just didn't have time. I got to start getting back into writing. It's my New Year's thing, more writing. Get back to what I'm good at. I'm just so busy. You know, I'm busy in different ways. But anyway, so yeah, thank you for that one. Natalie sends $5 and goes, hey, Turtle Boy, I was finally able to make it on a live show. I support you in all that you do. So glad to see your smiling face despite the trolls. P.S. Not to be read out loud. Okay, I got that part. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of trolls. It's part of the job, Can't let it get to you. If you weren't on Twitter, you wouldn't even know any of this stuff's going on. I'm in a blocker mood. I just block them now. I just block. Boom. There's too much negativity, man. Too much negativity. And again, new year, new turtle. Not everyone is going to subscribe to that. I get it. I think everyone should. There's a lot of anger. I think, I'm attempted to unify with, and that means everybody. I mean, olive branch to everyone. They don't want to accept it. They don't have to accept it. But just life is too short for this shit, How long are we going to do this for? So anyway, all right. So thank you for that one. Voodoo Jen and Carrie Annette sends $25 and goes, keeping yourself out of jail by refuting a criminal accusation is not drama. Wishing you and Kelsey Fitzsimmons a wonderful Christmas. I will be making buffalo chicken dip in your honor. Proud of you and your drama-free journey. Well, thank you very much for that one. And yeah, we're going to talk all about Kelsey Fitzsimmons tonight too. that's the plan. And, you know, obviously staying out of jail is not, I mean, 2 years ago today, right at this time, 9:00, I was arriving in Medfield, Massachusetts, about to make the worst decision of my life. I'd already made it. I already said I didn't go in to the apartment till 11:00. So that was actually the worst decision I made, going inside the apartment. But going down there in general was not a good idea. And that was the beginning of the end. And then I was a fugitive the next day on Christmas Eve. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we'll see. I don't think it's going to, I mean, it was a domestic. It was like a fake domestic. So it was made up by, whatchamacallit, Tully. Just made the whole thing up. So I feel good. I feel like I'm going to have a good Christmas this year. Let's keep it that way. All right, cool. Next, let's see. Let's refresh this. Cyber Chicken Boston. Our Cyber Chicken Boston Tuppa. We love her. Sends $100. Thanks, Cyber Chicken Boston. She goes, watch my last live on protecting your devices from psycho X's. No drama, just safety advice. Merry Christmas. I'll have to check that out. I need to hire somebody, dude. They're just in too much shit. Too much. Like, I think they're in. So this is like, I'm just going to put this out there. I think they're on my Twitter because multiple people, including one person, okay, who I had been having like risque conversations with. The contents of that conversation were told to me by someone who would know a thing or two about, you know, hacking into devices. And so there's just too many things. And the person who I was having a conversation with in Twitter had someone that was contacted and alerted about that. And it's just fucking crazy, bro. You know, how does it always lead back to risque conversations? Well, you know, it's like you assume things are private and it's a fucking crazy story. It's fucked up, but I'm quite certain somebody is in my Twitter account. So I'm not sure the Twitter account is safe, to be perfectly honest with you. And I have to fucking hire somebody, dude. I need a fucking full whatever. I don't know how any of this shit works. They're like in all my shit. Like it's fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy. But anyway, I'll go check that out. And yeah, as of the comment before, it's not drama. And I did a whole thing on it this morning. It's not drama if it affects your professional career. Like Ronnie, I didn't wiretap Ronnie, to be very clear. I recorded Ronnie because that's what reporters do. And I told him I was recording him. And it was falsely reported yesterday, just like it was falsely reported that Mark Betterow was not my attorney. It was falsely reported that I wiretapped Ronnie. And so then I contacted Ronnie and I said, remember when I interviewed you last year? Like around September? And I go, yeah. He's like, yeah. And like I wrote a story about you for the first time. And I said, yeah, I mean, I recorded that. And he goes, yeah, I know. I remember. You told me. He goes, I distinctly remember you telling me that. I'm like, okay, good. So would you mind just memorializing that? And I'm just going to send you a text and we can just put this in writing. So I did. And then Ronnie responded and said, yes, I confirm this is what happened. I took a screenshot. I posted it. Boom. It still wasn't enough for some of the people. So then I went back and I went back through my old messages with Ronnie. So they're like, somebody said, oh, this is a fake Ronnie account. So you made a fake Ronnie account. So I went back on my Ronnie with my messages with Ronnie back to like September. I think I started talking to him in 2024. And after speaking with him in like mid-September, I'll show you. I had a tweet about this today. Check this out. Fucking hot as balls in here. Here it is. All right. So check this out. All right. So I said, I am both a journalist and an activist. After I recorded my interview with Ronnie the juror for purposes of publishing a story in September 2024, I asked Ronnie if he would like to get in touch with Alan Jackson, since Ronnie told me that jurors dismissed Arca's testimony because they believed they were paid for by Karen Reed's car insurance company. I thought this was information. Remember, that was how, because like, how could you not acquit Karen, right? With, in the first trial, when you got these experts saying dude wasn't hit by a car. We just have to dismiss them as like paid hacks. That's what they did. And so they just determined that they worked for a car insurance company and they were just like there to say that a collision never happened. So Ronnie tells me this. This is good information. So I thought the defense would like to use this to their advantage in the retrial since the crash daddies were the most important witnesses. So Ronnie spoke with them. So this is my conversation with Ronnie. I literally say here, I go, hey, Ronnie, I gave you Karen. If I gave you Karen Reed's attorney's phone number, would you be willing to reach out to them and tell them what you told me about how jurors thought Arca was paid for by the insurance company or possibly me, and that a juror's family member was the impetus for this? Sure, I will talk to them. And I gave him Alan Jackson's phone number, and I said, and I got in touch with Alan Jackson, and I said, expect a call. Okay. So first of all, if this is a fake Ronnie account, that's pretty, if I'm like sending messages to myself here, that's dedication. I'm like going back to September of 2024 and I'm sending myself fake messages. That's pretty dedicated, dude. Pretty dedicated. And so, yeah, so he calls them and then this happens at the trial.
On cross-examination about some of the work that ARCA does on behalf of private lawyers, even insurance companies, correct?
Correct.
You were not hired by an insurance company. That's not who hired you on behalf of Ms. Reed or anything like that in the initial hire, correct?
Correct. It was not an insurance company.
Thank you.
Boom.
On
boom.
Cross-examination.
That's how you journalism right there. Immediate. You identify a problem because I'm not just a journalist, right? I'm an activist too. Hold on. I got to turn the fucking temperature on. It's fucking hot as shit, man. Hold on. Oy. And don't mind me, I'm a little stuffy here. But and I spoke with Rocco afterwards, and I had a nice talk with Nick Rocco today because Nick Rocco is important, is not the enemy. You know what I mean? Like Nick Rocco is, we're supposed to be on the same team here. Or like almost made out with him after the verdict, you know? That famous picture. Like we're working on the same team here. We might have our differences here and there over stupid shit, but like ultimately, and that includes Karen Reed, like we're all rowing in the same direction. Nobody has ownership of like, oh, we're with Karen Reed and he's not with Karen Reed. Okay, you can have personal differences with a human being. That's the beauty of like being human and still be on their team. Like people who have had falling outs with Karen Reed before in their personal lives still wanted her to be acquitted. Mature people did, right? Not like Natalie's of the world. They obviously didn't. But like mature people did. And they understood that, okay, well, I guess we're not going to be friends, but she's still innocent and we're still working in the same direction. So like I called Nick today, had a conversation with him that will remain private, right? Basically, he just wanted to, you know, because he's like, you know, he's a person in this movement that people know. And so it's like, I don't need to be beefing with Nick Rocco. I'm sure I've taken shots at him. You know what I mean? You know, light shots, not like serious shots. Like he's taking little shots at me, but not like serious shit. Nothing you can't get over, put it that way. And we've had a falling out before. Same shit happened. And then we made up. It's fine. You know what I mean? So like, I just feel like the comments he made earlier about the Ronnie thing possibly being fake just comes from like this divide that's been happening. And I'm actually attempting to stop the divide, right? I'm not trying to force anyone on you. You don't have to like anyone. You can like whoever you want. Okay. And he's not, as far as I know, he's not, you know? But that's a different story. I don't even want to go there. But either way, I just had to talk to him about some stuff and we'll keep the contents of that private. So anyway, all right, next. All right. Britt Happens sends $10 and goes, Tough times create tougher turtles. Much love and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Well, thank you very much, Britt. And yeah, like I was saying before with the drama thing, it's not drama if you're protecting your professional reputation, period. Somebody falsely accuses you of illegally recording somebody, that shit matters. Because, like, you know, people got to trust you. Yeah. They got to trust you. And that obviously affects that. So we got to set that record straight. All right, cool. Next. All right. Robin sends $44. Nice. And says, reach out if you want help with your devices. It's what I do for a living. Happy to do it for free. You don't deserve this invasion of privacy. Send me an email, Robin, at turtleboysports@gmail.com. I need like a real fucking professional. We got a real problem here. You know what I mean? We got a real problem. So we got to really get to the bottom of this shit. All right, next. Bob sends $25. We love you, Bob, and says, Turtle Boy, Merry Christmas. When are you finally going to give us McDonough? I saw stupid April, not stupid, by the way. Very smart, he says, in Rat Chat Media tonight. Hubba. Great taste. Enjoy the kids. Bob, I mean, no, that's my internet girlfriend, obviously. Only the best for Turtle Boy. Only the best for the doctor. Thank you. Andrea sends $20 and goes, Aidan, my husband made me cancel my Turtle Club membership because this Turtle Boy thing is affecting him now. Why don't the husbands get it? Well, he's got to Turtle Boy has to get you laid. Like you got to give it up to him more. If you start giving him, you know, more nookie, then he's going to credit me for that. And then he'll like it more. So you got to do your part too, you know? You got to do that. Suck it up. So thank you very much. Next. All right. All right. We got some cash apps here. Let's see. We got any cash apps? All right. Let's see. We have cash apps here. All right. Elizabeth sends $25 and says, for the best to you and yours, and happy birthday Friday. Well, thank you very much, Elizabeth. I appreciate that kindly. And that's that. All right, cool. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Hopefully you guys liked the Patriots stream the other night. We had a good time. Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. If anyone else wants their messages read, you can click at the link at the top for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me at $Uncle Turtle Boy, and we could do it that way. All right, cool. All right, let's start off here with what do we got here? I want to start off with Kelsey Fitzsimmons. So Kelsey Fitzsimmons does anybody know? I've been busy, so I haven't been able to check updates. Is she officially out? Have we seen this? Is she officially out of jail? I hope she is. I know that she was basically released today. As long as they make sure the house is all set. I want to see the chat. The chat will know more about this than me. Yeah, Auntie is trending for. She's out, so she's actually physically out of jail. It's great. Yes, what a good day. What a good day. All right, let's watch the hearing. What we got here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This chick is a threat. Give me a break. That chick. All right. For those of you guys unfamiliar, and yes, I'm sniping the young jerkster. Thank you. For those of you unfamiliar, Kelsey Fitzsimmons has been was arrested and charged with attempted murder. She was not indicted for it. A grand jury found no true bill, and she basically, it's a he said, she said. The cops her baby daddy, Justin Alayan, got a restraining order on her, ex parte. And she didn't even get to, that means like she doesn't get to say her side. And so they went to go serve it, and they were going to take the baby too. She had like a couple-month-old baby. And it was in the summer. And when they went to go serve her with the restraining order, something happened. And she got shot. And the cop says, the shot her, Noonan, says that she pulled a gun on him. She claims that she pulled a gun and tried to kill herself because they were taking her baby. You know what would have fixed this? Body cams. But for some reason, the North Andover Police Department doesn't have body cams. And so she's like out on her own. And it's just like, so we're just, he said, she said. But she got shot. I'm like, to me, that should be punishment enough. Like, you got shot. You know what I mean? Like, give her a break. Like, nobody got hurt besides her. Like, how is she going to get arrested? How is she going to be the one in jail? Like, she's the only one that got hurt. Even if it was her fault, suppose she did pull the gun on the cop. Suppose she actually did do that. Can't we just call it karma and call it a day? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, he fucked around. Can't we just say that's fuck around, find out? That's if she pulled the gun on the cop, which is a he said, she said thing, right? That's pretty good. I'd rather go to jail than get shot, quite frankly, because you might die if you get shot. I mean, getting shot sounds really painful. So I don't know. To me, it's just like, can we just call it even? And that's it. Especially another cop too. Like, give me a break. Anyway, they decided it wasn't attempted murder. And it was like what? Like the maximum penalty for the crime she's charged with would be like 5 years in jail. You could plea out, get no time, whatever. So they don't do that. Instead, they put her in jail on dangerousness, I believe. And then she gets out in September for 3 days. And she tries to blow into this. She has to do alcohol testing, and she can't do it because she got shot, and you need your lungs to do it. And it was like wicked, painful. This cunty Judge Cunt. Neimer, what is her name? Neimer McCarthy or something? McCarthy Neimer? I don't even know. She sucks. Horrible. And so she gets out for 3 days, and then they go in front of the judge, and they're like, is there another way we can take this test? Could she go piss in a cup? Nope, can't do that. Oh, if you can't do it the way we do it, which Bradle called torture. Oh, all right, let's throw her back in jail. Oh, okay. Because you can't take alcohol in jail. No alcohol testing in jail. So she ends up getting locked back up, and she's been there ever since. And that would be September 11th she got locked up. It's been more than 3 months. The SJC yesterday decided not to let her out. They did not overrule this judge who revoked her bail. So luckily, Bradle filed another motion today to let her out and says she's ready to do the testing now. Her lungs are allowing her to do the testing. All right. And then let's see what happens in court. I mean, she looks like, imagine how nervous you are. Like, this is Christmas, man. Christmas. You don't get out of here, you're spending Christmas in jail. Imagine being in there for so long. She's basically spent the last 6 months in jail.
Court, all right.
There's the judge.
Court is now in session. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May I call the case? Calling number 4 on the session J list for December 23rd, 2025. The Honorable Justice Kathleen McCarthy Nyman presiding. Commonwealth versus Kelsey Fitzsimmons, 2025, 77 CR 311. Scheduled today for a motion.
This was not today?
Please identify themselves and rest.
This was today?
Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Timothy Bradle on behalf of Mr.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bradle.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Martha Copley on behalf of the defendant.
Hold on.
Good
Do I have
afternoon, Mr. Copley, and good afternoon, Mr. Fitzsimmons.
Do I have this right? It's not today? This isn't today. Just to serve the not what? What? This is today. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? This wasn't today. What you talking about? This is today.
Good afternoon, everybody in the courtroom. So the court is in receipt of a motion by Attorney Bradle, an expedited motion, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for having us. Judge, we really are standing on the motion in the sense that, we've done the medical homework, if you will, and
So he's striking people? I mean, this is fair use. All right, so okay, let's go to all right, hold on. I'll go to a different channel then. It's fair use if you provide commentary on it.
Yes, sir.
Court is now in session. You may be seated.
It's only 4 minutes, the other one. That one's no good. That one's no good. Let me try what about who else? Justice Served? They have it? Like I go to Justice Served and I see this. It says, click on the link above. It'll bring you to the live stream. What link? There's no link above. I can't find the link, they say in the comments. All right, I guess we're just going to watch it on the Jerks.
CR 311.
confident that she's able to do it. And I hope that the court, Judge, we really are standing on the motion in the sense that, we've done the medical homework, if you will, and Mr. Simmons is able to muster the appropriate amount of oxygen or deep breath, and she can comply with the terms that the court has.
The glare had it. The glare have it. Hold on. Glare.
Right.
That was also
Shoulder surgery. Yes, we're back. Signal looks like. So Michael says, I told Anthony. Kelsey just entered the courtroom. Oh, beautiful. Put a microphone on the defense table to get better audio. He's on it. All right. So things are looking up, kids. They are.
Como versus Kelsey.
Good afternoon.
in receipt of a motion by Attorney Bradel, an expedited motion, I guess?
Yes, Ronnie. Judge, we really standing on the motion in the sense that, we've done the medical homework, if you will, and Mr. Simmons is able to.
Hold on. I found it. Why don't I just go to Law Girls Not Attorneys? I went to there. I only saw a 4-minute stream. Hold on. Because this one's all blurry. Law Girls Not Attorneys. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got to go in.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May I call the case? Calling number 4 on the Session J list for December 23rd, 2025. The Honorable Justice Kathleen McCarthy-Diamond presiding. Como versus Kelsey Fitzsimmons, 2025, 77 CR 311, scheduled today for a motion hearing. Could counsel please identify themselves for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. James Fitzsimmons, Commonwealth.
Good afternoon, Attorney Fitzsimmons.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Timothy Bradel on behalf of Mr. Simmons.
Good afternoon, Attorney Bradel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Copley on behalf of defendant Kelsey Fitzsimmons.
Good afternoon, Attorney Copley, and good afternoon, Mrs. Fitzsimmons, and good afternoon to everybody in the courtroom. So, the court is in receipt of a motion by Attorney Bradel, an expedited motion, I guess?
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, we really standing on the motion in the sense that, we've done the medical homework, if you will, and Mr. Simmons is able to muster the appropriate amount of oxygen or deep breath, and she can comply with the terms that the court has requested.
So she can do it.
Had her visit with the institution nurse and a couple of times, and we're confident that she's able to do it. And I hope that the court will reinstate what the court initially wanted her to undergo.
Okay, I just want to make a couple of notes here. The motion is entitled as an expedited motion, which the court was willing to do, but I do want to point out a few things. That the paperwork that was submitted with the expedited motion indicated that your position is that your client's been able to, in, I guess, in your mind, comply with the terms of release since November 24th of 2025. So
Yes.
that's over a month ago.
Yes.
Ms. Fitzsimmons was in court on November 25th in person.
Yes.
And I just wanted to be clear that that was not brought to anybody's attention at that point. There were also 2 other dates that were on for hearing, and it was never brought to the court's attention at that time that your client was able to do it. For the record, I just wanted to be clear that the court would have been open to hearing this type of information at any time. So I'm just curious why it was filed yesterday as an expedited motion when it seems to the court that there was plenty of time to do it in the regular course of litigation.
Judge, we elected to prosecute the SJC appeal, and that's the reason.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So I just wanted to make the record clear that from when my motion was written, it was.
So this is too blurry. I'm just going to the Young Jerks. So what feed does he use? How does he get this? All right, let's pull his up.
The court would certainly be open to hear from the defense on it. That was also made, I think, in the Commonwealth's response to the SJC filings. The Commonwealth did indicate that that was certainly an option that you had. The single justice on October 15th also noted that that was something that Fitzsimmons could do in the event circumstances changed. Then apparently there was medical evidence to support your position over a month ago, November 24th. Again, November 25th, she was in court in person, could have certainly have alerted the court to her condition at that time, and the court certainly would have been open to seeing if she could do the scram.
So what she's saying, like you could have gotten, she's saying that you could have got him out earlier. Is that what she's saying? Oh, why didn't you just come? Oh, because you're such a reasonable person. What? Boston NBC 10 has a good stream. Hold on, we got to find a good stream of this. No, they don't have a stream. No stream for them. All right, we'll keep playing this.
Then actually, December 19th, last Friday, she was in front of Judge Rocco, and Judge Rocco actually prompted the defense and brought this issue up with them. And here we are 3 months later, which is about 103 days total. Mr. Fitzsimmons been in custody. I just wanted to make that clear. So with that said, we'll certainly hear from you. And Attorney Gutierrez, do you have anything?
No, I just have a question on the argument that I made 3 or 4 times in the past on the Commonwealth's position on the 50-day conditions and all that. I don't need to have.
Okay.
A couple of things, Ronnie. So I have no doubt that if we had brought it up at different times, the court would have entertained it just fine. But we had a pending appeal going, and we elected to prosecute the appeal, and it would have mooted the appeal, Your Honor. So that's sort of the legal justification as well. And the scores from the nurse at the institution, at the time were average scores. So it wasn't like she was having passing these with flying colors. So it was going in the right direction, but it was it wasn't a
No, that's certainly a right. I just want to make sure that the record's clear that this court has been open to this type of motion for 3 months.
I have no doubt. I believe it 100%.
The documentation that was submitted indicated that on November 24th, the patient was in no distress and was able to do the whatever test it is that they
incentives for all.
So that's fine. So I do want to address a few things. First of all, relative to Ms. Fitzsimmons' mental health, back when I made my order, there was I think some schedules for her to go and see certain providers. Is that still in place?
Yes, absolutely.
So can you tell me about that?
So Dr. Zeisel is our retained expert, and he's also treating Ms. Fitzsimmons, and he is ready to go with appointments, and he understands that probation is to be informed of all the appointments and compliance issues, et cetera. And the other one is Mass General, the Mass General clinic, and Ms. Fitzsimmons is ready to make those appointments as well, and we'll advise probation of that.
Okay, so those are I know, Doctor, did Ms. Fitzsimmons get treatment while she was incarcerated?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
I mean, she had some visits, but nothing that we would consider any sort of
So
comprehensive treatment.
Dr. Zeisel, that's the doctor that the defense has.
Yes, correct.
And what's the specialty again?
He's a forensic psychologist. I've worked with him for many years, and he's also taken an interest in Ms. Fitzsimmons in the sense of treating her as well as being a consultant for us.
So do you have a treatment plan currently from him, or what was the plan if that?
So it was Dr. Zeisel was going to see her twice a week, I believe it was, and then she was going to have at least a weekly with Mass General. I think that.
Yeah, and is there a specific doctor at Mass General?
Well, Dr. Nisovich, you may recall, is the kind of head of the team. I don't know if he's going to be specifically on the meetings. I think that's going to be a Zoom type situation.
Okay. So that would be Zoom. And how about Dr. Zeisel?
I believe, if I can say one more here.
Sure.
So Judge, it's going to be a Zoom with Dr. Zeisel as well, but he's available. He's very flexible. If he feels he wants to see her in person, he will certainly be happy to do that.
Okay, if that's the case, the appropriate notice previous conditions were GPS probation. Do we have a GPS now? Okay. 24/7 house arrest, except for medical visits, psychiatric visits, attorney visits, and all of that has to be with 48 hours notice to probation. Reside at the home of William Page and her mom. Is her mom here today?
Yes, sir.
Lauren, is that right? Yes. Okay. Could you swear her in, please?
So the mom's gonna talk.
Make true answers to such questions put by the court or upon its direction to help you God.
So, good afternoon. As you know, my name is Kathleen McCarthy, and I have a question for you. Where are you currently living?
24 Oak Mill Road is doing that.
Who lives there with you?
My husband and Doc Hassan.
Okay. So I think the last time that we were in court, it was just you and your husband that were living there. Is that right?
No, Madison was there.
Okay. So I'm going to order again. I know a few months have gone by, but I'm going to order that the board of probation run DOPs on all the current residents that are going to live there. And also, Miss, your last name's Page, correct? Okay, Miss Page, your daughter, if she's released, that she's moving in your custody. Do you understand that? And there are certain conditions that are going to be imposed. They're going to be the same conditions for the most part that were imposed before. Do you understand that? And do I have your word that if it appears that your daughter's going to be violating any of those terms, that you will in fact contact the probation department? Okay. All right. Thank you. So I do want to have a home check at that location.
Home check.
We can do it this afternoon, but it's probably about a half hour to an hour.
Okay.
I can have some of our office.
Okay, that would be great. That's a condition precedent to release. And then stay away, have no contact with the named victim in the case, any of the witnesses, and with the child. No alcohol with scrams. The scrams are going to be random.
So stay away from the child, is that what you said?
And then stay away, have no contact with the named victim in the case, any of the witnesses, and with the child.
Oh, stay away from the child. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
No
Man.
alcohol with scrams. The scrams are going to be random, and they're going to be between 6 a.m. in the morning and 11:30 at night. Ms. Fitzsimmons has to sign all the releases again and follow the treatment plans that are in place. I assume Attorney Bradel or Attorney Copeland is the same treatment plan, similar, by Dr. Zeisel in Mass General. So for now,
Horrible.
that Ms. Fitzsimmons has sessions with Dr. Zeisel at least twice a week, and by Zoom is fine, and at least one time a week at Mass General under its Dr. Nice, was it?
Nisevich, N-I-C-E-V-I-C.
Okay, or any
His team.
doctor, somebody on his team.
Thank you.
Okay. Attorney Gubitosi, do you want to be heard on anything?
The only thing that we talked about before, Your Honor, was Mr. Not having possession of firearms or dangerous weapons, and there shouldn't be any of those.
Yes, so there's no firearms or dangerous weapons. Ms. Fitzsimmons can be in possession of, and there are to be no firearms or dangerous weapons in the home. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Attorney Gubitosi? So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take about an hour break, and there'll be the home visit conducted, and we're going to see if Ms. Fitzsimmons can actually do this scram. I understand that it's their best position that she can, but we're going to give her an opportunity to do that because I want to make sure if there's any problem, it's brought to my attention today and not on another day. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right.
Well, stand in recess.
There you go. So they took her into custody, but then they had to like. Think so? I hope she gets the baby back.
Yes, someone's there. Someone's there.
Somebody's there. Someone go to the house. Okay, we'll be there like 20 minutes, half an hour.
20 minutes, they'll be there.
Sorry. Sorry. His name James. Last name is Gubitosi.
All right. All right. So there's that. Now, hold on.
Zebra.
Get out of there. Let's see the press conferences. Let's see. Well, let's see. Kelsey Fitzsimmons press conference.
Any minute now, Kelsey Fitzsimmons is expected to walk out the doors of that court, perform an alcohol test, and she did it successfully. Fitzsimmons is a North Andover police officer who was shot by a fellow officer last year. Her injuries had prevented her, according to her lawyers, from breathing into a device, a condition of her release. But now her lawyers say she's healed enough that she can pass this breathing test. Here's a bit of the hearing from today.
We've done the medical homework, if you will, and Ms. Fitzsimmons.
Wait, there's a 5-minute video after that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I got to go. I want to see that part. That's the best part. That's the best part. Hold on. I'm out of it. I'm out of it, guys. It's had a rough day. Not going to lie. Let's see.
Requested.
Hold on.
To do it in the regular course of litigation.
Oh, here's the second.
Not a turkey covering corruption, shining light. Eyes on Portland's day and night. You know we're law, girls. Not
Court is now in session. You may be seated.
Recalling the case of Commonwealth versus Kelsey Fitzsimmons, 2025, 77 CR 311.
Okay, probation, what about this Ram? Is Fitzsimmons able to do it?
Yes, Your Honor. With the fact that Fitzsimmons is able to do it accurately.
Okay. And how about the home visit?
The home visit was conducted in an acceptable residence for Ms. Fitzsimmons.
And relative to the probation checks, anything since the last time probation did a search?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else, Attorney Gubitosi?
No.
Okay, Attorney Brado?
No, Your
Okay, Attorney Copley?
No, thank you.
Okay, so, Mr. Clark, you may proceed.
Thank you. May I give a bail warning, Your Honor?
Yes.
The court orders Ms. Fitzsimmons that you recognize for your personal appearance before the court. If you commit a new offense while out on this bail, your bail could be revoked and you can be held without bail for up to 90 days. Do you understand that warning? You understand the conditions that the court previously outlined, that being GPS not to be released until the GPS is in place, 24/7 house arrest except for medical, court, attorney visits, or psychiatric appointments with 48-hour notice to probation. Reside at 24 Oak Knoll Road in Methuen, Massachusetts. Reside with your mother, Lauren Page, and your stepfather, William Page. No firearms or dangerous weapons in the home. Query checks on all people living in the home. Stay away and have no contact with the victim or witnesses and your child. No alcohol. Scram device with random checks between 6 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. Sign all releases. Follow the treatment plan by Mass General Hospital. Sessions with Dr. Zeisel 2 times per week. 1 time per week session at MGH with Dr. Nisevich. Do you understand all these conditions as the court has outlined?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and I just wanted to be clear that no one else is to reside in the house other than the people who are approved by the court. Do you understand that, Ms. Fitzsimmons?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right.
So there we go. So she's free. She just gets to walk out, huh? That's got to be a good feeling. Oh, they don't uncuff her right there? All right. All right.
A lot of action the past couple days in Kelsey's fate was kind of.
All right. So let's watch some. I want to see the press conference now. Let me search press Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Guess we'll go to this one. Is justice served outside? Let me see if I find justice served. They usually have some good coverage. Let's find them. Hearing videos. All right, here we go. Let's see what Mike's saying here.
Okay, so here's the update for those who were watching and maybe missed some of it or weren't able to watch. I would say now, if I were a betting man, odds are Kelsey Fitzsimmons is coming out of this courtroom today and heading to the home of William and Laura Page. That'd just be my guess. Here's what's happening now. And, you know, the judge, oh my God. Could she have tried to cover her ass more than she did to blame Tim Bradle for not over the last couple of months asking for this reconsideration based on changed circumstances? And he was honest. He said, look, Judge, we got an appeal pending. So we're not just going to roll over on that. And, you know, what he's not saying is because you're dead wrong and a bit of a bitch. But he said what he had to. Yeah, we were waiting for the appeal. And if we brought a motion to reconsider based on changed circumstances while the appeal is pending, then that appeal becomes moot. That's kind of an easy way out for the judge. But luckily, Tim Bradle didn't take that easy way out. So she's pontificating about how it's all his fault and we were here ready to go at all times. And, you know, I can just see right through that crap. Anyway, so they did, to their credit, and again, because I think it's a big PR operation here, they got the probation department active. He is going right now to send one of his people, one of his team, over to William Page's house where Kelsey Fitzsimmons is going to be staying. So they can check that out, you know, make sure they're not a crack lab, I guess, because they did check it out just a few months ago. But obviously, things have changed. I'm surprised they aren't making them do some sort of personal, you know, deposition. And they did call, you know, Laura up and under oath have her talk about where she's going to be staying, what the house is, et cetera, et cetera. Same thing they did before. Again, just another opportunity to put them through the process because she's the judge and she can do that. So they'll come back from the probation department visit. Everything's fine. Everything's good. They're supposed to meet back at roughly 3:15. As I told some folks in the court, this is a court hour. Okay, this is the judge's estimate of an hour. That's usually, you know, at least an hour and a half. But anyway,
All right, cool. So let's check out the press conference. Here we go.
Hi, guys.
And her lawyers are now. Yeah, she's on her way.
She's on the way.
We thought we'd come down and give you our statements, and she'll be down and talk to you. She is getting out. We want to make that clear.
Go right ahead, Mark.
Yeah, just briefly. You know, this has been a very long and strange pretrial odyssey in this case. It's not over yet. We still have.
For those of you unfamiliar with who this woman is, this is Martha Coakley. It's wild that she's like Tim Bradle's co-counsel working for free. She ran. She's like one of the worst politicians ever. And I mean worst, I mean unsuccessful. Like, so she's a Democrat in a state that is overwhelmingly Democrat. And she lost not once, but twice. She ran for Senate in 2010 against Scott Brown and lost. It's like Republicans never, ever win. That was Ted Kennedy's seat. She fucking blew it. And then she ran for governor in 2014 as a Democrat. And she lost to Charlie Baker. So, like, that's all I remember Martha Coakley for. I haven't seen her since she lost. Like, she twice. But, you know, she's a big name. I mean, having her on this case, she's still a lawyer. So, she used to be attorney general. That's true. She did used to be attorney general.
A lot of work to do. But we're delighted today that Kelsey Fitzsimmons is going home for Christmas, New Year's, and beyond with her family. It's been a long time coming. She's delighted. You'll get to hear from her shortly. You know, we are confident as we get ready for trial now that we will have all the facts before a jury. We trust a jury to sort this out. And we are also confident that in that process, many of the facts that have been before the court to date, which have been unrebutted, which we do not believe are accurate, will come out. And we believe that Kelsey Fitzsimmons will be confirmed to be innocent, as she is now. So we're delighted to work with her, to represent her. And thank you for your coverage of this, and you will hear from her shortly.
What are some of the facts that you would rebut?
So without going into the material facts, you'll note that in the SJC decision, the court relied upon, as they're entitled to do, they get great discretion, but the SJC said that, you know, an affidavit, for instance, that's filed in another jurisdiction that's unrebutted, unanswered, was the basis for some of the court's determinations early on, some prior records from a long time ago, some oral statements by individuals that were made to police. And I just want to stress that at this stage of a trial, when we're talking about pretrial detention, we're talking about bail, those are all things in which the district court, the superior court, and indeed the SJC and the Commonwealth have the upper hand. In a court that has a trial, the defendant comes in innocent, and every single burden of proof is on the Commonwealth at that stage. And we believe, knowing the facts as we do, and knowing our client as we do, that we will rebut those facts, and she will be found innocent.
What are the conditions of this release is that she stay away from probate? Can you talk a little bit about that?
I'm not going to talk about something that's in another proceeding. There are probate court matters that are beyond the purview of this court. That is what we are concerned with here are the criminal charges and issues in the probate court, particularly because she has been in custody, have continued. And I'm not going to.
I mean, that's a good point. You know, it's like you always go into the next case and you're like, nothing's going to be like the Kearney case. This is just a sad fucking case. I don't even know what to say about this case. It's just fucking depressing, man. But like everybody's team, Kelsey, like there's nobody who's like, except for the predictables, the same people that want Karen Reed in jail are like, yeah, fucking lock her up too, just because Tim Bradle represents her. And, you know, it's very obvious that, you know, I'm supporting her too, you know? But yeah, I don't have the same like fervor for this one. Like I don't have like I want her out. I want her to be free. But like with the Karen Reed one, I was like, fucking like, yeah, let's go like investigate shit and like figure out answers and shit. This is just sad. You know, this is just sad.
Speaking on that, I'm not involved in those proceedings, but this is a case that involves a lot of facts that came together on June 30th, and that's what will be a trial. Simply what happened that day on June 30th.
Should she even held all this time for more than 100 days?
Well, that's my point, that this has been up to the court so far, that we have fought to get her out. We have fought to make sure that she had conditions that she could comply with. She agreed with that decision. She's been very stoic. She knows that this is going to be a long process, but she's been willing to do that because she feels so strongly about her own innocence in this case.
Do you think that was unfair, that she was held as long as she was?
I'm not going to comment on that. I think that's behind us. We know she's out today, and we believe that she will be deemed innocent once a jury hears this case. So we are really pleased with the trial court's decision. She will be out shortly, so you will hear from her. And she will be, most importantly, going home to her family, all of whom have been here supporting her every time she's coming to court for Christmas and for New Year's.
What about the judge's suggestion that this gets done much earlier?
Well, we had an appeal that we put a lot of time into, and we wanted to prosecute the appeal. There were a lot of other things that we wanted to address in the appeal beyond just custody issues. So we made the election to keep going with the appeal. Typically, you know, the appeal would be what they call mooted. If we came back here seeking relief here, we could have had the whole appeal thrown out the window. So.
And did she tell you anything about how she's feeling about this point?
she feels great. She's been inspirational. She's developed quite a thick skin, and she's been through a lot. And we talked about how this whole incarceration itself has been another difficult event for her.
Yeah.
So she's strong. She's doing great. She's committed to going to trial. She doesn't have a lot of time because she has one day to do all her Christmas shopping online.
Yeah. Oh, Bradle. I feel bad. I mean, it's hard enough as a man to be in jail. Like, I feel like it's worse for women because it's just, jail is no place for a woman. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like men are just a little bit more rugged. We're a little bit more built for jail, I think. I just feel bad. I mean, she's like a fucking little girl. You know what I mean? That's why I look at her. She's like a small little blonde chick, She's not about that life. And I assume she was in like solitary. They can't put her in like general population. She's a cop, it's dangerous. So I don't know.
Fine, of course, but she's going to be okay. She's getting there. She still has some serious medical care that she has to undergo, which we're going to take care of now that she's out of custody, thank God. And we'll address that as it comes. Yeah.
Has she said anything about wanting to get stated as a police officer once this is all over?
Well, there's a lot of balls in the air, and that one we haven't gotten to yet. But we have a long way to go before that. We have a lot of faith and trust in the jury system, and between Martha and me, there's been quite a few jury trials under our belt. So we're looking ahead to that. We're feeling great about it. Kelsey has total trust in the jury system. She can't wait to get this behind her. So that's a probate matter, and that's sort of reflected in the allegations that were made.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, hold on. So she actually spoke.
Here, really, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Wow, that has to feel good, huh? That has to feel good.
Hey. So I told them that you have a lot of Christmas shopping to do, so you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can you talk about what your reaction is now that you're out?
I just want to say a few short things. I just want to thank my legal team for not giving up on me. And I want to thank my supporters. And I just have full faith in the jury system. And it's going to be good when the truth comes out.
How do you feel that the conditions of your release is not included?
So we're
As you would imagine.
Yeah, you can guess, but we're not going to go there today.
She has shopping to do, and I also want to announce, maybe I'm dropping the ball on this, but there's a tree waiting for you at home to decorate. So
Yes.
you want to get there, right?
Yes. I'm going to spend it with my family.
And her dog. She can't wait to see her dog.
I don't know.
Whatever you want.
Sushi.
And she's got.
Can you describe what it's like to, you've been spending the last several months behind bars, and to know that a couple days before Christmas, you're now going to be going home to your mom's house. Can you tell people what that's like for you?
It's everything I've wished for these past few months. All I wanted to do was be home with my family for Christmas. So that's all I wished for.
So we're going to leave that in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, we're looking ahead. We're confident we're looking ahead, and I think that's it.
You've been behind bars for over 100 days. Can you talk about it? This is just a long time coming. Do you think you should have been out a lot sooner?
Well, we made our position clear. We wanted to prosecute it all the way to the SJC, which we did. And, Kelsey healed up enough so that she can comply with the court's terms. So here we are, and we're looking ahead, and we can't wait to get this to a jury.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Great job, guys. Happy Christmas, guys.
So there we go. All right. So that's good to see. Kelsey Fitzsimmons, home for the holidays. I mean, that was a nice surprise. I really thought, I didn't know after that SJC thing, I didn't know there was going to be, I got to cover this more. It's just, I got to get up there more. So, once the new year starts, I get a little more time for this. I got my own case coming up. We have a month from today is my motion to recuse. It's hard to like cover other cases when you're in the middle of a fight for your life. You know what I mean? And, it's just hard to get around to it. It really is. Because like, I'm just so consumed with my own shit constantly, constantly shit. Like what shit is going to get thrown at me today? What fires I'm going to have to put out today? What bullshit am I going to have to get pulled out today? So anyway, let me read some turtle chats. Then we'll go on to the next topic, shall we? All right. All right. Mighty Heidi sends $10, goes, Merry Christmas. I feel so cheap, only donating $10. I think anytime you date, you need an NDA like Hollywood stars do. Well, I'm not a Hollywood star, but I definitely, an NDA in hindsight, which the last one offered to sign. I wish I took her up on that one. Would have been nice, because you just got to protect yourself. I mean, lesson fucking learned, I guess. It's just like people want to harm you. People want to harm you when you're in my line of work. The evil part is like they want to like put you in jail. Like that's the part I don't understand. I can understand like a little public humiliation, a little like, oh, here's like whatever. I can understand that. I can't understand the let's put him in jail shit. That's the part that I have a tough time with, and the let's put him in jail shit includes like, constantly trying to, encourage others to go to the police and file criminal complaints against them. Like that's just fucking crazy that you could ever do that to somebody that like, that's just crazy to me. But anyway, next one, especially when you like know the person and you're like, you met the kids. It's like, what the fuck, but anyway, just evil. Next, Sean Bucci. Is this the real Sean Bucci? Says, happy birthday. My birthday is Friday the 26th. Also, we have a lot in common. Is this the real Sean Bucci? Controversial website, battling with the government, jail, fighting for freedom of speech, and of course, Genduso. I would ask you as a joke now how I taste. But thousands of flavors added after me. I don't know about thousands, so that would be impossible to answer. LOL. Keep the head up and have a great birthday. I don't know if that's the real Sean Bucci, but I've never spoken to him before, I don't think. If you guys don't know who Sean Bucci is the guy that Leah Genduso was dating, and they sold pot together and out of their North Reading home. They made a lot of money. And eventually they became a target of the police, the state police, and they raided their house, raided his house one morning. And Bucci got arrested, but Genduso got away with all the money, like $350,000 in drug money. And she was facing like 2 years in jail if she didn't flip on him. So she flipped on him, testified against him, admitted to everything. And then he went to jail for like 10 to 12 years for selling pot. And then she started banging a state police a lieutenant colonel named Dan Ristine. And she somehow became a state trooper despite testifying that she was a drug dealer and money launderer. And so if that's the real Sean Bucci, like Sean Bucci spent like 10 or 12 years in jail for selling pot because Genduso ratted on him. And so I don't know if that's the real Sean Bucci. I've never spoken to him before, but amen, brother. Amen. No, I don't know how you taste. It's because you're right. There was a lot of flavors in between, I'm sure. Okay, cool. Don't say something. It says, don't read out loud. I don't want attention today. Oh, that's so sweet. They don't want me to read this one out loud, but I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. Really appreciate that. Woohoo Worldwide sends $100 and has no comment. Thank you so much, Woohoo Worldwide. Appreciate that. You're the man or woman. I'm not sure what gender you are today, so thank you. Next, Paula sends $25 and goes, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Paula. Holly sends $50 and says, Merry Christmas. That's an easy one. Thank you, Holly. Merry Christmas to you too. Katie sends $25 and says, have a great holiday and birthday. Well, thank you, Katie. Jody sends $20 and says, happy birthday and Merry Christmas. Proud of you, drama-free daddy. Thanks, Jody. It feels good to be drama-free. It feels good to just talk to my lawyers every day about business, about like, talking to my lawyers today about the motions that we're fighting, the McAlberts. That's what we should be talking about. The McAlberts. Like, they're the people that ultimately will be the people who are trying to put me in jail, just like they tried to put Karen Reed in jail, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So, all right, let me just refresh the turtle chat. All right, cool. If anyone else wants to donate, link is at the top for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me at $ Uncle Turtle Boy, and we will be just fine doing it that way. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's pull this up. So, BLT, credit to BLT. LTL, I don't know if he likes being, when I was friendly with BLT or Brian, I jokingly called him BLT because like that's what McDonough called him and whatever. Like, you know, Brian was never bad to me, like at all. Like he never did anything bad to me. Other, you know, some people have suggested he had bad, that he wasn't, whatever. Like people have a lot of criticisms of Brian. Obviously, Jess Machado did, and Will did, you know, but like to me, you know, he's never really done anything to me until kind of lately. He's whatever, but like I'm ignoring it because I'm drama free. I did reach out, send him a text message earlier in the week because I'm just in the reconciling mood, you know, because you know he's never really done anything to me. Like, let's be honest. I've said some shit, whatever. Okay, you don't have to be the biggest fan of him, but like I don't think he's like a bad guy. I never really thought he was a bad guy, you know. So one of the things I said to him was like, you should get out there, man, and like I gave him some constructive criticism that I think was good. Get out of the studio. You know, put the backwards hat back on, you know, do it like that. I thought he was better like that. And, you know, anyway, so he took the initiative to go and request the body cams from January, I believe it was 24th, 2024, when I was in jail. And Karen Reed's house was raided by the state police, who had obtained a warrant weeks earlier for Karen Reed's phone. I think they got it on December 23rd. Based on, after speaking with Lindsay Catani and mostly Natalie the German. And so they were trying to prove that Karen Reed conspired with me, commit witness intimidation. Because they have this thing that Karen Reed is behind my witness intimidation. Again, we've said it before, and I'll say it again. Okay. First of all, I didn't intimidate any witnesses. So there's no witness intimidation here. Secondly, Karen Reed doesn't make me do anything. Nobody makes me do anything. I do what I want, right? I did this. I took this on my own because I am not stupid, and I saw what was outrageous here. And, you know, like I saw what was happening here, and I'm like, you know, I wanted to go out and do something. And that's how I earn the respect from people like LTL, right? Because I'm doing stuff out there. Now, you know, it is what it is. And hopefully, you know, hopefully we can all get together again. You know, hopefully we can all put this behind us. We don't have to be best friends. That's the way I view this. That includes everybody, including Karen herself. So, again, we don't have to be best fucking friends, but we're all rowing in the same direction. And this year I'm going to be going up against the mighty Commonwealth, who has all the resources and everything. And it's just better because I really like Karen's attorneys too. I really like Alan Jackson. I really like Damon Seligson, you know? And we should all just be kind of going in the same direction. I think that's what I think. So maybe we'll have a reunion. We don't have to like do a whole fucking tour together. I mean, that's never going to happen. That's fine. You know, but there's just no reason that we need to continue to have issues. That's what I think. So anyway, so BLT goes and gets the LTL. I apologize. LTL. He goes and gets the body cam footage from that day. So when the cops took like 4 weeks to serve it because they were tracking where she was, and she was in Florida. She's like a bird. She went south for the winter. And I wish I could have done that. I was in Dedham in jail. And, you know, so anyway, what was I going to say? So they went to the house finally when she got back, and Tully and them show up. And this shit's fucking crazy, man. This shit's crazy. So let's watch LTL's footage here, shall we?
Previously released.
Who's that? Fanning? Do you understand how scary this is? 2:26 in the afternoon. You're just sitting in your house and the police show up like this, surrounding, bro. PTSD, man. I got like butterflies thinking this, man. If you haven't been arrested by the state police, you don't know what this feels like. When these guys, this is a goon squad, man. These guys are scarier than any gang because they have guns and they have the backing of judges, and they can do whatever they want, and they're fantastic liars. So this is, yeah, where's Tully's shorts? Exactly. I thought he wore shorts in the winter. This is scary shit, man. This gives me like fucking chills seeing this shit. Like it reminds me of it. So imagine being Karen in your house all alone and these guys show up. And these guys are there to like literally, you know, you don't know what they're going to do. And so you got to call your lawyer. Let's watch what happens. Yeah, 227. That's fucking crazy. Do they see her?
State police have a search warrant.
That way? Imagine what this is like in there. She's probably shitting her fucking pants, man. I live in fear of this constantly. I constantly live in fear of the police coming. This gives me like fucking anxiety just watching this shit. I constantly live in fear of the police showing up at my house like this. And she doesn't know what they're there for. Are they going to kick in the door? Are they there to arrest her? What are they going to do? Right? They have a warrant for her phone, as it turns out, but she doesn't know that. I mean, look at that. They're banging on the windows. Fucking scumbags. Is that her? Or no? Do they see her? Where is she?
You want to call the number? Yep. Otherwise, you're going to have to make forced entry.
Again.
You want to call the number? Yep.
What does he block out there?
Make forced entry.
Forced entry, he says.
Karen, it's the state police. We're going to have to make forced entry if you don't open the door.
Who's that? Who's that talking? Anyone know?
Please just open the door. We don't want to make forced entry.
Is that Fanning? Who's saying that? They saw her through the window. Oh, is that what they saw? Is that why he's blurring it out? Why is he blurring this part out? What are they blurring out? Anybody know what he's blurring out here? Was that Yuri? That was Fanning, I thought. Yeah.
No. Okay. Try it again. Do you want to make entry? Do you want to try otherwise? I don't know. I will force entry here if you don't have to.
Papers? That's what they don't want to show. Okay. Oh.
I'm at Karen's house in Mansfield with a search warrant. We know she's inside. We do not want to make a.
Who's he talking to? Anyone know who he's talking to? Is he
Calling the
talking-
state police. I'm at Karen's house in Mansfield
Is he talking to the
with a
lawyer?
search warrant. We know she's inside. We do not want to make a forced entry. So I was calling to have you open the door for us before we have to do a forced entry.
Are they
Please give me
calling
a call
her?
back. Thank you. Bye.
Did they call her?
The storm doors in the back. They're all locked.
They're all locked. Good thing all the doors are locked. They would have just walked right in.
I'm at Karen's house with a search warrant.
Now who is he calling?
Hi, it's Lieutenant Tully with the state police. I'm at Karen's house
Who's he
with
calling?
a search warrant.
Local police?
Well, I know that she's inside because we saw her.
Oh, we
I don't
saw her.
want to make a forced entry, so I was hoping to see if you could call her, just so that we could make a peaceful entry.
We'll be in and out.
Yep.
Be in and out. Yep.
Yes. Correct. Yes. Thank you. Mr. Yannetti's gonna call.
Mr. Yannetti. So they called Dave Yannetti. Okay.
I'll let these guys know.
Yep. Very good. Is Karen here? Okay. Very good. Is Karen here? Understood. Okay. Thank you. What? Very good. Appreciate it. Thanks. I will. Thanks. Bye.
He's such an
The
asshole.
father's going to be here in 15 minutes. Give us the code to the garage and let us in.
Who's here?
He doesn't know. He called the father.
So yeah, this is before trial one. This is before. Remember, the purpose of getting her phones here is because they're trying to jam her up on conspiracy to commit witness intimidation charges. This was their fucking plan. When they first arrested me on October 11th, I'm like, why are they doing this? I thought it was so. I'm like, this is a bad look for them. And then it hit me, and it worked perfectly. I mean, think about it. Why did they arrest me? Me and Karen Reed had a very, I would call it like close relationship, like until, up till I went to jail, really. Like we talked every day, and and not just about like the case and shit. Like we talked. She was a regular part of my life, and I felt like her fight was like I was so fucking invested in it. You know what I mean? Like I was so team Karen Reed. I will always be team Karen Reed. And I just feel like arresting me in October of 2023 was their way of trying to make it harder for Karen to associate with me. And I didn't get it at the time why they're doing it. Now I get it. The whole idea was to like just make it so that she can't afford to associate with me. Like put some charges on me and make it be like, well, you can't, like her lawyers would recommend, like that guy's got charges on him. You know what I mean? You're out on bail. You got to be fucking careful. They're trying to jam you up on this conspiracy to commit witness intimidation, and then I got arrested in December of 2023. This time right now, 2 years ago today, right now, is making the worst decision in my life. Karen, like my attorney the night before, advised me not to go there. But then I had a conversation with Lindsay later that night. for like an hour and a half in which she admitted everything to me and said that she wanted to make it right, you know? And so I went. And because she said she wanted to basically what she's doing now, you know, except now she can't hurt me. But back then she could. And so I didn't realize it, you know, what I was walking into. And so, yeah, like I made a mistake going there. And that was, you know, you've heard the shit that's come out, like the piece of the recording that's come out. That's one of the things that she says was like, I told you not to go there, you know? And so she kind of, to this day, I think, blames me fairly or unfairly. And I don't want to get into that, for putting this predicament right here on January 24th. I think part of the animosity towards her and I comes from this incident, right? Because she blamed me, I think, partly for this incident. And when I got out of court, she's like, I can't be you know what I mean? Like, we didn't talk until like June of 2024 during the Michael Proctor text. When the Michael Proctor text came out, that's when I initiated contact with her, and we kind of picked up, but it wasn't like the same, you know, as before. And so until her charges were eventually dropped and whatever, you know, and then like after the first trial, like she Facebook friend requested me. She didn't do that before. She stopped giving a fuck after the first trial. And I came to some of her events and, you know, all that shit. So like the purpose of arresting me was this right here. This was the purpose of arresting me, was to jam me up on witness intimidation and then tie her to me and say, you committed conspiracy to commit witness intimidation. Why? Because if she commits conspiracy to commit witness intimidation while she's out on bail, then they can put her in jail until trial. They knew that Karen Reed outside of jail for trial was much more effective than Karen Reed inside of jail because there's no internet in jail. And Karen is an excellent researcher, right? She's very smart and she's in constant communication with her attorneys. And it becomes a lot more difficult to get work done when you're in jail. I've been there before, you know, there's no fucking computers and shit. Like you got to write with a pen that bends and shit. It's fucking horrible. So that is the purpose of them doing this. So they want to get her phone and they want to see what's inside the phone. And they're hoping that there's like some messages in there where she's like, hey, go commit witness intimidation, you know, go commit witness intimidation on behalf of Turtle Boy or on behalf of me. That's what, I mean, it's so stupid. So stupid. So, I mean, it's just so ridiculous. And I look back in this and I'm like, it's really the state police that, you know, any wedge that was drawn there, it's because of them. Like they wanted, my arrest was ridiculous. And the whole purpose was to drive a wedge. And now I get it. You know, at the time I didn't really get why they were doing this. Cause I'm like, this is stupid. They're not going to get anywhere, you know? And it's not, oh, this ain't drama, dude. This is this is real shit. This is why they are in the fucking house. Like we're talking about why they're doing this right now. This is why they're doing this, partly because of me. Like that's a fact. They're raiding her house right now because they are trying to tie her to me. That is the purpose of them doing this. And I'm in jail when this is happening. I didn't know this is happening. I saw it on the news from jail. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, God damn. And I was on the news. All the prisoners are like, oh shit, that's Turtle. That's the guy who does wreck in the yard. Oh shit, that's him. The guy's getting their Suboxone. They saw it on TV. They're like, oh shit, that's that guy, you know? So anyway, let's watch this again.
Yep.
And in Karen's mind, I think she partly blames this on me. And I think there's a little miscommunication there. You know, I don't know. It's chicken and egg kind of shit. Like, yeah, like if I hadn't, nothing I did was witness intimidation. So whatever, but like, I think she kind of, whatever. I think she kind of blames me going to Medfield that night as the reason this is happening, which is not what happened, but just being associated with somebody who's in jail when you're on trial for murder. Like I get that. I did understand that. I did understand where she was coming from. I get it, you know? And I just can't wait till this all goes over, man. When there's no more Morrissey, this will all be fixed. When Adam Deitch is the new district attorney, Karen Reed doesn't have to like worry about like more. Karen Reed lives in constant fear of more indictments, right? She has PTSD from it, man. Look at this shit. They've already arrested her twice. And now these fucking thugs are there surrounding her house, banging on windows. These guys are fucking scary, man. You heard her in that piece of the recording. You dragged me in the mud with Tully. You know? Whether or not that's fair is a different thing. But this is a good point too. The warrant was signed before I went to Lindsay's house. That's an important fact. So I get it. I do understand where she's coming from. I do understand the PTSD that comes along with this. I do understand why, you know, the lack of, I get it. I totally get it. And I'm being real here. I get it. But I'm just, all of this comes from the fact that she has like the sword of Damocles hanging over her head. And so do I. And this is no way for people to live. And maybe when this is all over, things will be different. But I just think that's what affects us all. Anyway, back to this.
Wait, straight shirt.
You saw somebody in.
One upset. Wait, straight shirt.
Natalie was heavily involved in the warrant, Sammy. Heavily involved. Because remember, that's how they built the case for conspiracy, was they talked to Natalie. And Natalie was like, basically, I mean, what a fucking piece of shit. Natalie, because Karen Reed didn't want to be her best friend. Welcome to the club, okay? Karen Reed didn't want to be your best friend. Oh, well. Get over it. Like, who gives a shit? Watch it silently like the rest of us, you know? Go do your own thing, Natalie. But Natalie had to be the fucking star of the show, or else she had to fucking destroy Karen Reed. You'll never see me do shit like this. This fucking lie that, oh, Turtle Boy he'd go to Brian Tully if he could. No, I wouldn't. I don't fucking cooperate with evil, dude. I don't do that. I ain't no snitch. Especially to corrupt law enforcement. I don't do that. And these guys are evil. I don't care what issues I've ever had with anyone. I would never do that. I would never like put an innocent person in jail just because I'm mad at him. It's fucking gay. Anyway. Thanks, Emily. You're my drama-free coach, consultant.
Yeah.
Damn. A lot of standing around. No, they're 37 minutes. Fuck you, Tully.
Very good. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Very good. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Bye. 3 minutes.
He asked for a battering ram. What do we have here?
I came from court too. Thanks for coming.
So this is like a Mansfield cop and Fanning.
So what I was thinking is once you open the garage, we'll clear.
Yep.
Bailey saw first in here.
Yep.
I didn't see any or hear any.
I'm not aware of one.
Yeah, and if there is, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I guess we'll clear it and then just look for the items that we're looking for. Well,
It's a possibility, but we're purposely giving them all the opportunity to do this peacefully.
Hopefully there's everyone there. Oh, here we go. Comes and opens the door. Opens out.
Yep.
Hopefully who's in there, comes and opens the door. This is the dad? Oh, here's the dad.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I'm Lieutenant Tully with the State Police.
Sharon's father.
It's nice to meet you.
I'll tell you that you're on an open line.
You guys, nice to meet you. He's just like I don't feel the same way. I do not reciprocate. You're on an open line. He's got Alan Jackson on speakerphone.
That was Kearney and Eddie, Jackson, and Little.
Okay.
Just want you to be.
Yeah, my body camera's on as well, so you know. And attorney's on the line there, so my body camera's on, recording.
Okay. I'm going to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anyone home, sir? I believe my daughter's home. I check on her daily.
So, I mean, yeah. We saw her through the window. Yeah. We know that she's in there, but she also can open the door. So our number one...
She's in trauma.
I understand.
She's fearful.
I understand.
She's fearful.
Our number one concern is safety. So I don't want her to lash out against us.
No, she will not.
All right.
Okay. Then you want to come in with us? I do. Call her out? So she can come down this door and come through the garage door. Okay, no, I know, I understand that, but normally
imagine standing next to these motherfuckers and you're Bill Reed. What you want to do to them? The thing about my daughter, when I'm Bill Reed's age and she's Karen Reed's age, and like that's your baby girl, man. You love her so much, and you're like, she didn't do anything wrong. Her boyfriend was murdered by some thugs. And these pieces of shit in front of you are trying to fucking lock up your kid for that. Imagine what he wants to do to these motherfuckers. Like, imagine the fucking, and these guys are being like, trying to like be all cordial and stuff. Jesus, the strength this man has, the strength that Bill Reed has doing this shit. Whew, I can't imagine what that feels like. Knowing that like they have all the power because they have all the guns, and what are you going to do about it? You know, it's just they haven't read the Proctor text yet at this point.
we clear this. If you're confident that we can go in with you,
there'll be no
incidents.
Okay,
my daughter is not. I got that. Yeah, that's fine. That's why we waited for you. Yes. And you can give me a copy of that search warrant.
I will.
All right.
Yes. What's that?
Which one's this guy? I've seen him around. He was next to Bukkake in court one day. Who's he? Did he testify?
An audible one?
Yeah. So, you want me to meet you at the front door? Or do you want me to
so we're going this way. My partner here says it's an audible alarm off inside. Does that sound?
Well, she has. I couldn't say.
Okay.
So we'll go through the front. I thought
Do you have a key to the front? The storm door is locked.
Look at the stencils. Free Karen Reed.
I do.
And then Free Turtle Boy. You guys see the Free Turtle Boy stencils over here for the signs? Deanna Corby and them were making signs at Karen Reed's house when I was in there for standouts. The Free Turtle. That's great to see.
Okay.
Alan, one knock on the front door. That's what we're going to do. The garage door was locked. The garage door. Careful on the stairs.
So, sir, to be honest, that make a forced entrance that door down there. Oh, here we go. Okay,
what did you?
So, sir, to be honest, that if Karen doesn't come out soon, we have to make a forced entrance that door down there. Oh, here we go. Okay,
she'll be out. We're gonna have to make a forced entrance. He says.
Hi, Karen. My body one camera on and a search warrant for the house. One in the back. So there's certain things that we're looking for in the warrant.
Nice house.
I don't want to go through your home, so if you want to just give them to us, that'd be easier. Otherwise, we search the whole house. Okay. So we're looking.
You can give me an idea, Alan. You can give me an idea what it is you're looking for. Maybe I can assist and we can avoid the ransacking.
Yep. Cell phones.
Cell phones.
Easy enough. What else?
That's it.
That's it.
Karen, you're not to say anything, but if you have any cell phones in the house, please direct Lieutenant Tully to the cell phone or cell phone, and that's it.
Okay, John, we're going to Mike. Yes, okay.
Slow it down here. Hold it down. I'm going to slow it down to regular speed.
You got that other one, John?
This one.
No, well, you're not going to talk, and I understand that.
Slow it down. I'm missing what? What am I missing? I'm playing. Did I miss something? Yeah, I mean the amount of cops that come to this shit, massive overkill just to get her fucking phones. It's just it's scary, man. Man, I'm not gonna lie, like having a tough time with this video, man. This shit is like brings back fucking memories, and like gives me. This is literally what I live in fear of constantly. Is what happened to Karen in this, man. It sucks. It sucks watching this shit. This shit's fucking heavy. You know? Heavy, man. Did I miss something? Should I back up? What's up with all the... Did he redact this on his own? Did Brian redact this on his own? The loophole lawyer video is better? He has his own? Okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Tully's video blocks out his cunt comment. This video. Wait, is there another version of this video? Keep going. Okay. The blue is a little much. Okay. All right. Let's play this.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set. Are you good?
Okay, thank you.
That's why I tried the device.
Everyone's saying loophole lawyer. Let me check out loophole lawyer. Hold on. I want to see what this is like. Oh, Will's texting me. What's he saying? Yeah, let me switch on over to loophole real quick. This is only like an 18-minute video, though.
I don't want to go through your home, so if you want to put the code through your home, so if you want to just give them to us, that'd be easier. Otherwise, we search the whole house. Okay.
What's with the?
If you could give me an idea, this is Alan. If you can give me an idea of what it is that you're looking for, maybe I can assist. We can avoid the ransacking.
Yep, cell phones.
Okay, easy enough. What else?
That's it.
Okay, Karen.
Oh, so this is Fanning's body cam.
You're not to say anything, but if you have any cell phones in the house, please direct Lieutenant Tully to the cell phone, your cell phone, and that's it.
That's Alan Jackson on the line instructing Karen to hand over cell phones, which are the subject to this actual warrant. However, this is extremely intrusive, especially since Karen's already been arrested twice. You can imagine the anxiety she's going through right now.
You can stay with us if you want, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here. Bye.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There's one phone there.
I have this one. I thought this is her device here. Just a cell phone? No.
That's a laptop, asshole.
So
How would they know if you just handed over a burner phone? You know what I mean? That's why you should always have a burner phone handy. Just give them that one.
Well, you're not gonna talk, and I understand that. Okay, Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set. Are you good?
Okay, thank you.
Unless you want to try the device.
All right, hold on 1 second.
No, it's reset.
Oh, all right, Mr. Jackson, we're all set. I'm going to leave copies of search warrants.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll leave them here. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I need it.
Despite being advised by Alan not to say anything, Karen says, "Good luck, you'll need it." And coincidentally, or ironically, old Brian Tully is now getting sued by Karen. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck. I need it.
Should you move my car?
Yes.
Yes. Careful. We're all set. Thank you.
Not a problem. Thanks a lot.
Guys all set? Good to deactivate?
Yep.
Karen's dad, Mr. Reed, always a class act, coming to the aid of his daughter. And that's what any parent would do in this situation. You can totally understand the trauma that Karen is going through. This is the third time the cops have raided her house. The first two resulted in her getting arrested. This all involved Turtle Boy and potentially Karen violating a statute in Massachusetts with regard to witness intimidation. It turns out the grand jury never indicted Karen. However, they still can if they conclude that there was some form of intimidation that breached the criminal law in the state of Massachusetts. We all have to congratulate the Massachusetts state troopers for being able to conduct an investigation of a house despite all that white fluffy snow on the ground. But no matter how many inches we get here, we are not going to stop producing these videos until the real killer,
Brian Higgins,
is brought to.
Okay. So, yeah, you know, people are saying she erased the phones. That's what took her so long. Good. I hope she did. I don't know. Good. I mean, I ran on this earlier. People are like, why didn't she just do this? Because you don't comply with a corrupt government. What is wrong with you? You should have to hand in your American card if you believe in that. Like, that's the beauty of this country is we don't just, you mean there's a tyrannical government that wants to like come in my house and steal my shit and frame me for murders and shit? Yeah, come on in. Have my phone, bitch. No, you make it difficult for them. You want my shit? Hope you like the cold. Hope you brought gloves, motherfucker. You're going to stand out there for a bit. I'm going to wipe this fucking phone. You ain't reading my shit. Fuck you. Factory reset this motherfucker. They didn't have a problem when Higgins was throwing his shit in the dumpsters at the fucking army base, did they? They didn't have a problem when Brian Albert's upgrading his phone day before a preservation order. He gets tipped off about it. They don't have a problem. Jennifer McCabe deleting all sorts of shit before she hands in her phone, did they? Oh, Jennifer McCabe handed over her phone willingly. Yeah, but she deleted all the important shit first. So what fucking good is that? And I'm going to hand over to these bad faith actors? Like they're going to read her messages and read them in good faith? No. They're not being, they're not going to be honest about shit. You know that they're going to take whatever you say and try to twist it. That's why they're fucking there. To take your words and twist them. If the government isn't fair, right? If the government doesn't treat you fairly, if they don't give you due process, if they don't give you the benefit of the doubt, if they don't go into an investigation assuming that you are innocent, right? And just going into it with an open mind, let's see what's in here. If there's nothing in here, no big deal. If they're not going into it with that, then fuck them. Then why do you want to play on their level? Like you have to play on their level. You got to get in the mud. They're not playing fairly. So why the fuck should you? You're a sucker if you do that. I hope she did factory reset her phone. I hope she did. She did the right fucking thing. Make them fucking wait. Why make it easy for them? The way Mr. Reed rolled up and Tully was like, oh, nice to meet you. Fuck out of here, bitch. I'm on the speakerphone, Alan Jackson. We're not friends. Fuck you. Piece of shit. That's what I said to him when they arrested me too. You guys ever going to find that Ford Edge or what? Fuck these people. Enough of this shit. Make it difficult for them. That's why they arrested me at the bus stop too. So I didn't have time to fucking do what she did, or else I would have. Maybe. Because fuck them. They don't just get to read all your shit. I have nothing to hide, but I also don't trust them not to twist what I'm saying. and it's mine. It belongs to me, not you, daddy government. What the fuck is wrong with these people cheering on the government? You know? It's like, did you read the Hunger Games or root for President Snow? Like, did you read? I mean, were you always rooting for the villain? The favorite in every fucking book you read and every movie you watched? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with these idiots who are like, yeah, it's fucking great. Oh, go government. Yeah. Just go into a person's home and take their shit who's been convicted of nothing, who ends up getting acquitted twice. Just go into their home and take their shit. It's fucking gay. Gay as shit. Fascist. That's what it is. Fascist. You know, you would do great in like North Korea. You would love that shit. You would love it. 1984 is your favorite book. It's like a training manual for you. That's what that is. Gay. Anyway, all right. Well, before we watch the next one, let's read a couple turtle chats. Shall we? I got a little fired up there. I can't stand the people that are like, yeah, comply with the corrupt government. Make it easy for them. Eventually, you have to comply. Eventually, she has to open the door. They're going to get in eventually, right? They're going to get in eventually. But you don't have to make it easy for them. You know? You don't have to make it easy for them. All right. Let's read some turtle chats here. Joe Pa sends $10, goes, dearest Supreme Leader, thanks for freeing me from thinking. Before you, my memories were flawed and my opinion misaligned. Now I know confusion is my fault. Criticism proves you right. And I don't follow you blindly. You just schedule my clarity. Okay, Joe Pa, thank you. Celeste sends $50 and goes, can we see Emily C's comedy roast of you at the Wilbur as a Christmas gift to us? How long of a holiday are you taking before you're back online? I'll be back Saturday. I'll have a Merry Christmas and a happy birthday. I'll be back for the Saturday show for real. You know, so thank you for that one. I appreciate that. And the Emily C roast is on her social medias. You can go check it out. I've shared it on my show before. She does the same thing in a video that she did at the Wilbur, basically. Next. James sends $10, goes, I'd like to get the band back together. Amen. Carolyn sends $25. No comment. Thank you. Jen sends $10, goes, hey, Daddy, you and Karen were too powerful together. They had to create a divide. Not to sound like a broken record, they have her, and you terrified. And who wouldn't be? Get these motherfuckers. The last two you want to fuck with, kisses. Amen. Amen. I'm with you on that. You know, that's the way it should have been. Even after, I'll tell you one thing, even after we had a disagreement in late August, she texted me 30 minutes later and we were like, you know, like not sorry, but like, you know, we should be working together kind of thing. You know what I mean? And, but then someone decided that they were going to create chaos in that by sending something to her. And that person is the reason that all this division happened, because everything would have been fucking fine. But anyway, next. Asser and Fish sends $25, goes, my observations from the Carrie Roberts interview video. Number one, Carrie Lama looks like she's the type of gal to tie a writer down to a bed and smash his ankles with a sledgehammer so he can't escape. Okay. Number two, Julie Carpenter looks like she might scream out, no wire hangers ever at any given moment. Hopefully you get the references. No wire hangers ever. I don't get it. But okay. Thank you. I'm sure the audience does. Thank you. Carrie Cherry sends $25, goes, if you'd like to get into some new drama in the new year, I'd be happy to tell you the story of Delphi. It's got shitty cops, a dirty DA, and a bunch of burly white dudes who do weird shit in the woods in Indiana with sticks and blood. I might have to get into that, Carrie. I've been slacking on that if I ever have time. Thank you. All right. See if we have any cash apps here. Hold on. All right. Don't think we do. All right, cool. All right. I will be right back in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. See if we can watch something. Hold on.
I'll call this Bang Bang.
Listen.
Seriously?
Oh!
Oh, here we go. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough.
Get fucked. Okay.
Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. Listen, he's not my guy. Fucking McDonough. Fucking McDonough. But the thing is this, I'm a YouTube content creator. Trust me.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Let me get these cash apps because these are important.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Crazy Sean is history.
All right, we're back. We're back. All right, let's go. Let's watch the second body cam video here of Karen's house. Shall we?
Has not been previously.
Wait, is this just the same? Is this the same video? Is this the same video? Wait. Hold on. Get out of this real quick.
This body.
Wait a minute. Does he just have two versions of the same video? Oh, that's not. Hold on. So it's the same. He just had two versions. And he like premiered it. Oh. Oh, so this is not a second one. Okay, I see what's happening here. All right, cool. It's the same video. Okay, so it's the same shit. So there's nothing. Is the second one worth watching, or is it the same thing? Why would he do that? All right, just keep watching. It's different. All right, we'll give it a shot.
This body-worn camera footage has.
Yep. What's that for?
Wait, what? This is the same one as before. This is Tully's body cam, isn't it? We've already seen this one. Did we watch this one yet?
This body-worn camera footage.
Oh, this is Fanning. So Fanning's came out yesterday, and Tully's came out today. Okay.
Do you want me to contact us? What do you do for here? Us. Huh?
There's nothing new. I thought we were going to see some new shit. The UPS truck comes?
Yes. Correct.
Do they go around back? Does he go around back at least?
Is that screen door locked?
Yeah, it is. Yes, that's one.
This is where she was arrested by Bukaki and Proctor.
We have to make forced entry here. We're trying to call her. You can stay there. We'll be in and out. Yep. Want me to leave those at the door?
What's that?
Want me to leave those at the door?
Don't kill yourself. Thanks.
Don't kill yourself. Or do. Look at these guys surrounding the house.
You guys can stand pat. The lawyer called back.
Stand past these Delta Force motherfuckers. This guy, I've seen him everywhere. He's such a douche.
Father's going to be here in 15 minutes to open the garage. The lawyer said he doesn't know who's in the home. I clearly saw a female in the home, so once we do that, we'll just clear the house and look for the evidence we're here for. Okay? Very specific. You just want.
I'm gonna that fish warrant? I will.
We've already seen all this shit.
Okay. You want me to meet you at the front door? You want to
No, we can go in this way with you.
My party case is an audible one. Oh, she has. I couldn't get it. Okay.
There it is. Free Turtle Boy. I love it.
So we'll go through the front. I thought you have a key in the front? Yeah, storm door's locked. I do. Okay.
Alan, I'm going to knock on the front door. Open my door, let me in. The garage door was locked.
Will I really hear him call him a cunt? When do I hear this?
Careful on the stairs.
Yeah, they're getting paid a lot of money to do this, Mo.
So, sir, to be honest, if Karen's come up soon, we have to make a full entry that go down there. Sure. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, my body's on camera at the front of the house. We'll open the back. So there's certain things we're looking for more.
So this is where he realizes it's reset. Let's see.
So if I don't want to go through your home, so if you want to just give them to us, that'd be easier. Otherwise, we search the whole house, okay? So we're looking.
If you could give me an idea, this is Alan. If you can give me an idea of what it is that you're looking for, maybe I can assist. We can avoid the ransacking.
Yep. Cell phones.
Okay. Easy enough. What else?
That's it.
Okay. Karen, you're not to say anything, but if you have any cell phones in the house, please direct Lieutenant Tully to the cell phone, your cell phone, and that's it.
You can stay with us if you want, sir.
I'm going to stay here. Right.
Yes.
Not even taking his shoes off.
Yes. Okay.
I have this one. I thought was her device here.
Where does that happen?
Cell phone? No.
I haven't heard her say that.
Now, well, you're not going to talk, and I understand that.
No.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set. Are you good?
Okay, thank you.
Unless you want to try the device.
All right. Hold on 1 second.
Unless you want to try the device. Is it? Just when he realized it's been reset. So are they trying to call Karen's phone? Is that what they're doing here? They're calling Karen's phone? Is that what's happening here? Can the chat help me out? So they're trying to call Karen's phone just to make sure they got the right phone. In case you try, so this is, if you try giving her a burner, it's not going to work. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I'd be like, I threw the other one out. You know, although they can just trace your phone where it is. So, this video's unavailable. Did he take it down? Because I'm watching it. Did LTL really take this down in the middle of a stream so I can't play it? It seems petty. Okay. Sorry, man. I said nice things. I don't know. Right there, he said it. You heard him say cunt? Did I miss that? He called her. Did I miss that? Now I'm going to play my own show and go back. You guys are saying it happened. I'm going to go watch my own show. I'm going to watch myself. It's gone. Does Microdots have it? Go to Microdots. Microdots never lets me down. He's getting close to 100,000 subs. I don't see any. Does he have it on Twitter? Hold on. Oh, we got Grant has it. Hold on. Grant Smith Ellis. See what he's got over here.
Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set. Are you good?
Let's go try the device.
All right. Hold on one sec.
Link that, like, Erica, just send it to me on Facebook, Erica. Send it to A. Timothy Kearney. I'll get it that way.
What cunt? What cunt? What cunt? What cunt? What cunt? What cunt?
He's saying it won't connect, right?
No. Reset.
What did he say?
Oh. Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson, we're all set.
Right after the rain. Hold on.
What cunt? What cunt?
You think that's, they're saying that's when he's saying cunt? No, he's saying it won't connect. He's saying it won't connect. All right. Erica just sent it to me. Thank you, Erica.
What cunt?
Reset.
Oh. Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson, we're all set.
It won't connect, he says.
What cunt?
It won't connect.
What cunt?
It won't connect.
What cunt?
I don't hear cunt. Where do you guys hear cunt?
Okay. Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set.
I think you guys.
Are you good?
I think you guys are reaching if you think he said cunt there. I mean, it's not going to say that. The dad didn't even react. Oh, the Microdot says a Mass State Police trooper refers to Kearney as a cunt. I said, let me play.
What cunt?
No, I disagree.
Reset.
What cunt?
I disagree. I mean, I can't. I got to be honest. I don't hear what a cunt. I hear it won't connect. I hear it won't connect. I don't know what you guys hear. I could be on. I could be like, yeah. I mean, I hate the state police, so I want to be like, yeah. I think it's a poll time. We gotta do a poll on that one. All right. Okay, so did Brian Tully say the word cunt? Go vote now. I heard connect. I don't know. I heard connect. Just, in front of Bill Reed, and there's no reaction to that? Come on. Tully's too, he's not Proctor. He's too smart for that shit. I feel like they would have reacted more. All right, let's see what the chat says. 54% say no so far. It's pretty close, pretty close. I hear that, like connect, like it won't turn on, like it's not, she reset it. Like it won't connect, like you can't call it. I think that's what they're saying. It would have come up. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like they would have brought that up in court. There was no visual reaction from Kearney. He's not, Brian Tully is a smooth criminal, man. That guy acts, that's what's scary about him, is he's so professional in his demeanor. But he's not really professional. It's all fake with Tully. He's just a scumbag who doesn't do anything by the rules, but he's just a fantastic liar. That's what's scary about him. He's such a fantastic liar. So I think he's not, stupid enough to do that, if you will. Okay. I just don't think he's stupid enough to do that. You know what I mean? Exactly. Tully's an ass, but he's not dumb enough to say that in front of Karen Reed or Dad and Jackson. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Proctor, maybe. But even him, it's just I got to say no. I heard it won't connect. Doesn't that make a lot more sense? It won't connect. Let's see what the chat says now. What's the vote up to now? 54% with 1,000 votes in. Say no. Say no. Yeah, wouldn't they have made a big deal about it? Why would they not have made a big deal about it not connecting? Well, deal with that later. Oh, well, they're whatever, we'll figure that out later. Don't make it easy for them. Surprised they didn't give her an obstruction charge or some shit for that, these guys are vicious. It's just bad, man. She already won, and now they want to fucking bring her back for this shit. And that's the reason. It's just that's the reason we can't be chill. That's the reason we can't have nice things now. Because this shit being held over her head. Because she's got PTSD from this, It's it's the common. Let's not forget who the common enemy is here, Let's not forget. But anyway, that's that. Let me read some turtle chats. I'm not feeling too well tonight. All right. First up, got two more here. KY Heather Averdick sends $25 and goes, look at you 1 week into drama-free sobriety and already making amends. So proud of you. Emily C is a great sponsor. She is a great sponsor. And just the drama, it's fun. It's addicting, but all it does, I miss the old days, I miss getting along with everybody. I'm not a fan of some people. I will never be a fan of some people. I will never look at some people the same way ever again. But I miss the camaraderie, if that makes sense. And it's better, So it is what it is. Next. He pulled the video. Why would he pull the video? Did he really pull the video because I was playing it? Oh, it's weak. Come on, Brian. What are we doing? That's petty. I so miss the old days. Exactly. Drama causes anxiety. Exactly. Don't you miss it, Erica? Boots on the ground is split. It's also dumb. I miss it, man. I miss June 18th. I miss walking down those courthouse stairs and going over and seeing the people out there. I miss that shit, man. Fucking miss it. But anyway. Tripoli Bob sends $100, goes, Merry Christmas and keep your head up. By the way, you missed the part of the latest video where one of the troopers whispers, what a cunt. Oh, I think we judged that under their breath when they learned the phone was reset. Yeah, I don't hear that. But You know, teach their own. I really don't hear that. I'm pretty certain he's not saying that, but 47% you think he is. So who am I to judge? All right. Do we have any cash apps? Just when I was going to resub. Nah. Oh, for Brian? Yeah, come on, Brian. This is your big day, you know? All right, hold on. Cash app. All right. Holly sends $25 and says, happy birthday. Well, thank you. We're a couple more days away. But yeah, next time you see me, I will be 44 years old. So thank you very much. You can see videos up. Did he really just put them back up now that I'm done? Let me see. This mofo just messing with me? Really put him back up. He's just, watch, he's going to take it down again. Watch, let's see what happens. Is he really going to take it down again?
No, well, you're not going to talk, and I understand that.
Bodycam.
This body-worn camera footage has not.
Mr. Jackson, I think we're all set. Are you good? Oh. Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson, we're all set. I'm going to leave copies of search warrants.
Okay.
Thank you. So I'll leave them here. Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
Buckle up. You're going to need it.
My car.
Yes.
Buckle up. You're going to need it.
Careful.
I'm just walking out with the officers there. Lieutenant Jackson.
All right, so that's that. Let me just read the turtle chats one more time. Sorry, dude. I got a cough here. Oh. All right, the other Mary B sends $5, goes, for someone staying quiet for fear of conspiracy to commit witness intimidation, she sure made a sassy comment to those police. No drama intended. Love you, Emily. Yeah, I mean, Carol Reed's like, she's kind of like me. Like, just gets herself in trouble. You know, it's just, I mean, that's not drama. That's just like a pointing something out. Like, she's got like, an attitude like I do, doesn't like taking shit. And like the faces she made in court, she did not come across as like your typical sad, sympathetic defendant. She came across as strong, which is why I think a lot of women like identified with her. A fighter, like people felt really bad for her because like, they couldn't imagine themselves in that situation. It's how scared they would be. And Kara Reed just came across as like strong, a spitfire. Exactly. Somebody with a tude. But yeah, she's not that's the thing. It's like, she's a human being, I always said this from day one. I shouldn't know anything about Karen Reed's personality. If she's not likable, I shouldn't even know about it. She should just be another person out there that I don't even know anything about. That's the problem. I shouldn't know her flaws. I shouldn't know her weaknesses. I shouldn't know her strengths. I shouldn't know anything about her at all. And I'd like to see Jen McCabe in this situation, how she would be. So there we go. Oh, we got Donna. Donna used to be a really big fan. And she's like, shut the fuck up, Turtle Boy. People aren't falling for your nonsense anymore. Okay. Thanks, Donna. You have a nice day. See, you just got to kill them with kindness. Oh, yeah. New Year, New Turtle. She wants me to be like, fuck you, Donna. But no, I'm not. Okay, Donna. You have a great day. You have a great night, Donna. Hope you have a nice night. All right. Anybody else got any comments? Let's see. Anything they want to talk about before we call it a night? Shorter show tonight. Not really feeling it. It's just, I don't know. It's 11:19 right now, and this is like 2 years ago. I'm just having like flashbacks a little bit. Like 2 years ago today, I went inside. I was inside the apartment, and I crossed. As soon as I went inside that apartment, I was going to jail. There was nothing I could do. There was no undoing that turn of events, and it just sucks, man. I want this shit to end. The longest fucking years of my life, man. I hate being on bail. I hate living like this. I hate being scared of like, you know, what other people can do to you to try to hurt you, to try to frame you up on shit. Having people out there on the internet whose like life goal is to fucking destroy you, put you in jail, take you away from your fucking kids. Like, it's fucking evil, man. A type of evil that I wouldn't do to anyone else because you're mad, you know? Anyway, it's Christmas too. Shit gives me fucking flashbacks, man. Flashbacks. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? No, stupid April did not give me mono. She doesn't live around here, so she can't. Someone else might have, but not her. No. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Because I was not sick yesterday. As you guys know, I've been making a lot of trips down 495, but you'll never know who that is. I'll never tell you. So we're going to keep it that way. It's nice. It's nice. All right. Anybody else? I'm reading the chat. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to talk about, let me know. I can address it. Get that fridge flu. Exactly. The fridge flu. Buckle up. You're going to need it. Amen. Yeah, I can't wait for Christmas, man. Can't wait. Exactly. You don't want to know. It's kind of weird if you do. You know, the trolls would love to know. The trolls would love to, like, you know, the person it's like if they come up briefly on a camera, they can't even go on camera because they're going to be like, who's that? Let's find out everything about her. Let's fucking find out where she's from. It's like, that's not happening. You know? Can I talk about how Linda was in court? She was fantastic. So I'm not going to talk about the New Jersey situation yet until, you know, as we know, the order was dismissed. So there's no longer any orders on me. But in New Jersey, citizens can file their own complaints, and prosecutors have the option of taking it up if they want to. Now, that has not happened in my case, but I'm not giving them any ammo. You know what I mean? I'm not giving them any chance to do that. So like, I'm not saying shit about Lindsay Stachini for now, because like as that's another person out there is trying to harm me, you know, and I'm not giving them that. So there's that until this is resolved. Hopefully 495 doesn't talk about it. No, she doesn't. And so you've never heard of this person. That's the beauty of it. No online presence, nothing. No Facebook, Twitter, nothing. You'll never know. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it, you know? No offense. I could never like date like a diehard turtle rider. I couldn't do it. It's just too involved. Like, you got to separate work and pleasure a little bit, you know? You have to be a supporter of what you do and like what you do, obviously, but you couldn't like, you know, do it that way. Because like, obviously last time it's like you're dating somebody who's very, very, very much involved. And it's just, no, I don't want that. It's too involved, you know? I like a separate life. I don't want, you know, it is what it is. That's what normal fucking people do. Is like, I don't, no offense to anyone, I don't trust anyone, their intentions, if like they want to be seen with me. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be seen with me, I kind of don't trust you. Like, it's like, why do you want to be, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'd prefer somebody that doesn't want to be seen. That's it. All right, cool. What else is doing? What's going on there? But nothing serious. Like, it's like I can't like there can't be anything like that for a long time, you know? Exactly. It's way too much drama if you date someone involved in this shit show that like knows about all the troll accounts. And like, I want somebody who's like never heard of a John Barron, like who doesn't know what that is. Like that's good. We do miss your articles though. I know, Casey, I got to get better with that. Oh, I am. Believe me, I'm going to be single for a long time, but like, it's casual. It's fun. You can still date, you know? Doesn't mean you have to be a man whore. No, that's not why. That's not why. It's usually a game or something. I've had like 4 or 5 Saturdays in a row, you know? Exactly. It's a red flag. Ever thought about getting you back or your ex-wife? No, we're actually very much happier separated, believe it or not. We get along great. Like, it's nice. It wasn't like this before. And even like the first couple months after I got out, it was like the transition was tough. But that, you know what made the transition tougher, honestly, was having a girlfriend. Like, it's like, that's a lot of, you know, it adds a lot on. Like, you're fucking out gallivanting and it's publicly and shit like that. That just adds to the stress. And it's just like, she's much happier now. Everything's better this way. So no, we're much happier now the way things are, you know? What else are people saying? Yeah, it's not. No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's just fun. People can have fun. Find somebody you have fun with. That's all I'm saying. And have a good time. And set the expectations ahead of time. Look, I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm trying to have fun. You want to like hang out and like go out for a bit and then, you know, that's it. All right. What else we got here? Who is John Barron? Exactly. I don't even want to know. And I'll never tell you. Who cares? You know, somebody's 51% say he did it. Wow. The chat says he did it. Wow. The glare is going to be a man hour. There you go. Exactly. That's the way it should be, Danielle. You don't want it. You don't need to know about my personal life. You don't need to know about them Asian chicks in the basement, like Wanda said. The poll has turned to Tully. What's happening there? Pats win the Super Bowl? I hope so. We'll see. Well, thank you, Miss Jessica. I appreciate that. I didn't get to watch Ray with LG and Grant. I didn't have much of an interest in that. Put it that way. That's what I call drama. That's like, and I've already heard the story. Like I know what the new position is. All right. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it. We will see you guys all Saturday night for the next episode of Turtle Boy Live. Y'all be 44 years old then. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a happy Turtle Boy birthday. All right. And we'll see you guys all on Saturday night. PC Bone Crease, folks. Outie.
Down Main, it's a clear night, screens glowing blue, got the facts in my headlights, Commonwealth tripping, but the truth stay calm. Morrissey and Lally, I'ma read them like Psalms. KP throwing shade from a broke down porch, but the files in my lap like a flame to a torch. I don't raise my voice, I just let the game speak. Steady with the grind while the crooked run weak. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from stop. We just ride a slow grind. Midnight oil burning, pen hit the pad slow. Every word cut clean like the rims on the 6-4. From Boston to Brockton, the whispers all hum. Turtle boys riding in the reckoning gon' come. Lally in the back room, Morrissey on the phone. Trying to twist the narrative, but they can't postpone. I'm just sipping on the facts while the city play pretend. True, got no curfew, I'ma run it to the end. See, this ain't about fame, this about that long game. You can duck, you can weave, but the truth still call your name. We just riding slow, gliding, paper stacking in the breeze. Turn the system up, let the whole town see. No mask on my face, no fear in my lane. I'ma shine that light on the ones bringing shame. From the courtrooms down to the city blocks, they can't hide from the truth, cause the truth don't stop. We just riding slow, gliding.